Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Just going back through all my videos from 2020 and I'm going to create a compilation video of the year. I now realise that actually it wasn't such a bad year really. Obviously we had lockdowns, we've had tier restrictions, but despite that and despite some pretty poor weather as well, we did manage to get out fishing on the shore and on the boat. And we did catch quite a few nice fish. I met some amazing people during the year, really made some new friends, fished with quite a lot of them, and they will feature in the video. Now my YouTube channel, I started to really work on my YouTube channel in 2020, so I acquired 2,000 subscribers during that period, which is always good to see. And hopefully you will see an improvement in my YouTube channels as we go through the year, as I learn more technique. I really enjoyed doing the videoing. Actually, it's just second only to the fishing. What I ask is, if you're viewing my videos, if you enjoy them and you haven't done so already, please click the old subscribe button. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't cost you any money to do that, but it just gives me an indication of how many people are out there watching my videos. And if you click the little bell, you will get notifications every time I post a video. So you'll get an email saying I've just put a new video out, just so you know that there's one out there to see. If you're new to the channel, it's worth going back through it. You'll find some actually quite good videos on there, I think. Well, at least I think so. I'll leave that for you to decide. You know, leave me a bit of feedback in the comments. I will get back to you. That's what I do. So anyway, enjoy the video, and I'll see you in the new year. Tight lines.
Trying to make up your mind like you need more time. You've already spent most of mine. Even when your words fail, you try to keep it light. You realize I'm done right. You can be honest. I don't appreciate your lies.
We're actually going to get out to sea. Got another window in the weather. The early morning rush hour on the end of the jetty. Here we are, in the land of the cold and the brave. We're down here, we're on the beach, we're getting set up, me, and there's Jace. We're down the beach. Again, another window in the weather. The sun is shining. Well, here we are again, down at Tide Mills. Right, here we are, another day down the beach.
I'll make it easier for you and say goodbye. You can be honest. I don't appreciate.
Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ on the beach. It is Wednesday the 13th of May and as we all know, on Sunday the Prime Minister said it was okay for us to go out and do unlimited exercise and to go and sit in the park, and I think the interpretation of that is that also allows us to go fishing. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ, down the beach again. Good afternoon and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Well, good afternoon and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. We're down the beach again because we can't go out in the boat, because the boat club has made a rule that we can't go out in the boats because of the risk of cross-contamination, which we've got to respect. So no boats for a while. Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Sea Fishing with CJ. Good morning and welcome again to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Slightly different day again. We've got a little window in the weather. We're on the beach at Padstow or Crugmere. We've come down to Polpeen. Love Cornwall. Good afternoon and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. We're down at Mylar. Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ once again. Out on the boat. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. And we're down at Boobies Bay in Cornwall. So here we are in Cornwall fishing the Secret Mark. Right, well we've arrived. This is where we're going to be fishing from tonight. It's the same spot as I think. Good evening and welcome again to Sea Fishing with CJ. Right, this is where we're heading for. Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ.
Right, well, we're on our way out.
Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ on the beach. Good morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. We're out on the boat again. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good evening and welcome to fellow lockdowners and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Okay, I've arrived on the beach. Good evening and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Good morning to a beautiful morning and welcome to Sea Fishing with CJ. Today I'm out with Wayne Morgan of Fishing Addicts?
Angling
Addicts.
Come on.
Angling Addicts 75.
That's it.
Right, well, here we go. We're just leaving the harbour. We're going to have a nice day on the sea. Got Woody with me and his son Craig. Right, and another end to a great day. Very nice meeting you, mate.
And you.
So also down here is So, what did we catch in 2020? Let's see. In January and February, we went out in search of cod, but just like the fabled unicorns that they're named after, we didn't find any. But we did find some big pouting, and we caught some dogfish and some conger eels and some whiting, and yeah, some quite good days out at sea, but no cod, unfortunately. Camera, look at that. Oh, it's pouting, still big pouting though, big granddaddy pout. Not the target species, but I suppose it's better than catching nothing. That is a pretty damn big pouting by anybody's standards.
And here comes another one.
And here's another one, another monster pout. Grandma, I got Granddad, you've got Grandma. Granddad's going home. And so, like at any other time of the year, and it wouldn't be much of a welcome sight to see pouting, but this time of the year you are scratching a bit. So any fish is a bonus. Whoops, struggling to make me put a hook in my finger. And there we go, Mr. Pouting back into the briny. Watch him swim away, there he goes. Not much of a fight, he gave a good bite. I think it might be Mr. White, and it is. Actually nice size whiting again. A better steak, better size whiting. So not bad, is it? Not bad size whiting.
Quite nice.
Well, both of my rods are rattling away. The upside rod is definitely rattling. Gonna have to line into that, I think. Let's put this back on my third species of the day, Mr. Dog. Here he is. It's the dogfish. Again, not a bad sight of dogfish. What you got to watch with dogfish is they will try and wrap their tail around you and then rasp the skin off the back of your hands. So you have to get hold of them, kind of fold them double, get hold of their tail and their body, so they can't do that. The skin is very rough. He's just landed himself a fish. Oh, another dogfish. Mr. Le Dog. Here we go. Yeah, wraps himself around the line a little bit.
It's definitely pouting.
Pouting. Whoa, look at that though. That is a big pouting.
He's big.
Again, I think the day will come when we just target pout, because all the good fish will have gone. And it's a pouting. Again, look at the size of that whiting. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. Look at the size of that. Beautiful fish. Almost tempted to take that home. And it, after all the elusive hunts for conger eels off the beach and what have you, here we are out on the boat, and we've caught our first conger eel for a while now. It's only a little tiny tiddler. It's not even a strap. It's more of a bootlace than a strap. So he's going to go down and go to be big.
Not a mangrove.
The better fish. And then at the end of January, we went out to Belize in the Caribbean, Central America, and managed to get a few fishing trips in on the Caribbean. Fishing for snapper, fishing for barracuda. Slightly different. Shirt sleeves, nice and warm, lovely, lovely place.
With a frigate board.
That's a nice one.
That's a mutton snapper.
Mutton snapper. They're meant to be the best eating fish.
Yes. Right there.
Barracuda! So we got barracuda at long last. There's a nice big set of teeth on it. Only a small one, yeah. And then in February we were back on the beach catching whiting. We ended up catching some of these fellas, and sure enough, Jason isn't blanked either, so fantastic. So none of us are blanked, which is a result. Is that a bullace or a dogfish? Okay, so target species, nice little thornback, just picked up a little conger. The elusive conger. You may recall that Jason and I went on a couple of conger missions and didn't get any. So
My first ever.
really, right, it's not a blank, definitely not a blank now. CPR. That is one greedy little whiting. All right, the original bait before they trashed it was nearly as big as that fish. Right, well, it's not a blank. The target species until I caught one, but there you go. There's the target species, first place of the day. A few place started to show up on the beaches in March. Achieved the target species at long last. Only a little one, but nice little place. See tonight, I think. So after lockdown, the fishing just got better and better. A beautiful fish. Second fish of the night, and it is a very nice bass. Very nice bass. Look at that beauty. Full ounce of pouting. A washing line, not quite a full ounce. We weren't able to take the boats out for a while because of lockdown, but eventually in early June we were back out on the sea. So we literally, I've dropped the weights down, I'm just about to start thinking about tackling out the second rod, and I'm into my first place. It's only a little one, which will probably go back, but a good start. Oh, hello. There you go. on a bloody hermit. A little gurnard. Look at that. A little beauty. Little red gurnard. Look at these two. Oh, that has got to be my PB place. That is a monster. Look at that baby. Okay, so £2 one. No, £2 10 ounces. Two beauties. Squirter. It's a squirter. There you go, nice little cuttlefish. Bit of fresh bait. Though that is a monster. That is a... Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Cracking day on the place. One cuttlefish, one little gurnard, quite a few little place which are all going to go back because they're still alive. A few nice big ones which we're going to go home to dinner. I've got one on the rod and get a selfie shot off. Look at those bad boys. What a cracking day on the place. Bucket. Couple of nice cuttlefish. Look at that beauty. Happy with that. Happy with that. That is a nice sized place. Fish. Oh, beauty! Look at that! Woohoo! Well made up with that. That is definitely my PB. That is definitely my PB. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Look behind you. And of course, what have I forgot to bring? A cup. So we're going to have to improvise somehow. So a bit of Tabasco in there. Whoa!
Oh.
Awesome! Nice one, isn't it? That is a nice It's a little red light. Oh yeah, film it.
I don't know.
Yeah, film, that's cool, Okay. Look at that beauty. I don't know what that weighs. Must be getting on for £8.
4 kilo.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
five.
yeah. Beauty. Oh, beauty. Made up with that. That has got about, well, that's definitely my PB. It's beaten my PB, which is the one I caught earlier. I then finished off a good night with a really nice bass. Yeah, Bertie bass. nice bass. Nice little bass. And what we got on there? And then in July and August we were able to take some friends out on various trips for some real mixed species action. It certainly is. Not a particularly big one, but still, it's woken up a bit. About £4, I guess, £3. Get close up with them eyes, woo, and then see if we get the release. Oh yeah, look at that beauty.
That's going to be lovely. Well,
yeah. And a scat. I had the mackerel on the way down, I think. I think probably my favourite fish for eating is mackerel. And then we had what had eluded us all the way through the winter, a cod. As rare as unicorns, they say. Certainly seem to be nowadays, don't see very many. But one nice little cod came up off a wreck.
Oh, that's jam. That's a jumbo.
Definitely takeable size.
Yep. Nice.
Cool. Nice one. Nice one. You know, you're not allowed to outfish the skipper. Fish there. Yeah. Nice one.
Nice one.
I had a few trips to Cornwall during 2020 and a big shout out to Joe and John in the picture here, who made those trips really enjoyable. Nice medium-sized wrasse. It's well up, so I can afford to swing him in.
Fisheries in Cornwall have taken a bit of a battering over the past few years because commercials were catching them, sending them up to the salmon farms in Scotland.
Oh, to eat the wrasse?
To eat the lice.
Eat the lice, yeah. Very nice dark markings.
Gently does it.
Whose rod did you catch on, John?
Whose rod nearly went over the side?
Does it count whose rod it was, or does it count who rolled it in?
Beauty.
You can tell it's a female because it's got drabber colours.
Yeah.
When they've got that blue mark there,
yeah.
it shows that they're a breeding age.
Yeah.
And you'll notice that with quite a few smaller fish.
They
have a spot on the tail, don't they?
Yeah, get a beauty on it.
Look at the blue dots on that tail.
Yeah.
The mouth.
Nauseous.
The eyes. Just makes up for it, doesn't it, John?
So, back home and back on the boat again. Oh, nice pollock. Very nice. Yeah, that is what we're talking about.
There is a fish. Different from the beach, isn't it? You kind of think to yourself, oh,
Oh, it's a little pollock.
nice one. Nice pollock for Chris.
Look at that. Oh, beauty.
Ooh. There we go. Look at that, only lip hooked as well. Nice fish. pretty fish. Love it.
Beauty, beauty, beauty. We then got bait fish busting on the surface, so both Wayne and I got our lure rods out and we had some great sport with surface lures. That camera as well.
Nice fish. Nice fish. Lovely. Woohoo! Lovely. Bam!
Yeah, baby.
Oh, bass on the lure rod.
Nice sized bass now off the lure, off the surface.
Look at that.
Yeah, the camera's on there.
Yes.
Yoo-hoo.
Super.
Yeah, well, look at them over there, all over the place over
They
there.
are all over.
Whoa, fish on! Woohoo!
That is a big one.
That is a nice wrasse. That is a nice one. That's what I thought we were catching. That's what I was hoping to catch.
Did you catch it on crab?
That's on a crab. That is a beautiful wrasse. That is one nice wrasse.
Yeah.
You're right as well. It's really hitting off, and another big wrasse. Look at that beauty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look. So we've had a whole mackerel flapper on here. Woo, something. I don't know where hooked is it? Lightly hooked. I need you to lift your rod up.
Yeah.
Sort of get it out.
Do you want the net?
No, I was thinking more on a gaff. Yoo-hoo! Quite nicely hooked as well. I should be able to swing that in without bothering with the net or anything like that. Yeah. Beauty, beauty wrasse. Look at that. Look
pretty
at
face
that.
in with it.
Yeah. So, you know, a bucket full of hard shell crabs, and the colours on this fish, it's actually turquoise. Look at that.
Yeah.
Lovely. See colour?
Lovely, lovely.
I can see colour down there.
The hound.
That is a fish.
Then
That is a nice fish.
it's a hound there.
Not as big as I thought it was going to be actually.
That's a hound.
That's a hound fish. Oh, it's only just a little tiny nick in the corner of the mouth of that hook. And we get the net right down in the water. Sorry, that's it, underneath it. Yoo-hoo! Starry smooth hound. Not double figures. Don't know, maybe the same size as the first one. That's a bream. That's a nice bream.
Yeah.
That is a nice bream. You cannot debate that. Look at that beauty. How dark it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Me for that one.
That is a pleasing bream.
Yeah, it's a bit bigger
Look
than the
at
other.
that. Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's over £1.50. Colourful goldfish. Oh, actually, it might be a tub. No, it's a tub. I think it's got a blue ring. They're obviously a bottom feeding fish because you can see the shape of them and everything. No, it's red, isn't it? It is a red.
Beautiful golden eyes.
Yeah.
Very pretty still.
You in crunching?
Yeah, hold up.
He's coming back.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Hopefully he'll take it again and we can edit it out.
And away he goes. I'm having for dinner tonight. You're coming home for dinner.
Nice fish, mate. Let's get a steer of that one.
I'm going to get the sun the other
Yeah,
way.
it's fine.
Sun's on my back.
I think that was
Could be a taupe again. Could well be a taupe. Oh, yeah, it is a taupe. Yeah, nice big taupe. Not yet.
mouth, yeah.
Yeah, don't put your hand in the mouth, it'll take your fingers off. Do we get in the sunshine? Come out the back of the boat there. Nice taupe.
Absolutely beautiful fish.
I'm going to weigh that.
Yeah. Absolutely lovely.
Am I filming?
For me, we're forever. You
Oh, didn't like the net. Ah! 3 of them.
A trio.
A trio. Seagulls are queuing up for them. Here we go. Woo, nice wrasse. Oh, nice wrasse. Very nice wrasse. Look at that boy. Look at that bad boy. He's got quite a nice blue eye. Yeah?
£3, I think.
2, maybe 3.
Sorry.
Around this one, sure. Been knocking away and banging on there for quite a while, that is. I don't want it to bite me, because they have got a set of old nostrils on them. Let's get it back in. So back on the beach, fishing with a rig for sole, little size 8 hooks, tiny little bits of worm. What do I catch? A smoothhound. Jesus. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. On a tiny little bit of lugworm, on a tiny little hook. Well made up with that. Well made up with that. So, back down to Cornwall again, fishing on a rock mark with homemade lures. There you go, I've opened my account for the night. Obviously had a couple of nice little bass on the lure, and now I've had the national fish of Cornwall, the dogfish, or LSD. I've had a dogfish, Brody. See my dogfish.
Come a bit
raised,
closer with the camera.
raised a small eye ray.
Let's get some forceps on them to make it a bit quicker. Be back in a second.
The reason why they get the name is because
look how small eyes.
But yeah, you see all the
Yeah.
thorns coming down its back to its tail. Gorgeous fish.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Really pretty this one.
Back. Brody is putting us all to shame.
There you go.
I'm going to shine my light on it, so you're going to be blinded by my light. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah, fantastic, lovely. Is that
£5.8.
another female, is it?
Yes, female.
£4.8?
£5.8.
£5.8?
Yeah.
Nice. Peter inside it, and managed to land this really nice bass. Don't know what length it is, but I would think it's over 42 centimetres. £4. We'll check for that. Well, it's early hours of the morning, fishing with whole squid with a bit of peeler crab inside them, and picking up some nice bass. Joe then took me to his bullhuss mark on the south coast, and we had 4 or 5 reasonable sized bullhuss. Nothing monstrous, but it was a target species, so it was well made up. Saw its tail quite clearly. Yeah, he's quite excited. And I went down to Myler Harbour, which is near Falmouth, and went out with Austin Goldsmith on his boat Zen 2. The target species was bass, and we did catch a few, but for me the highlight of the whole trip, to be quite honest, was seeing the tuna. Unbelievable that everywhere you were looking there were tuna jumping out of the water. Of course it's amazing to watch the tuna come in and jumping out of the water, but the reason we were here was to go fishing. It's been hard fought, but I got my second bass for the day, so happy.
Only two?
Only two? Only two. Although the target species is bass, I'm happy with that wrasse. Beautiful colours. Switching back. A little one. Back to Sussex and back on the beach. Now it's been a puzzle to me for a little while. I've been bringing in whiting that have been bitten in half. Tried a live bait rig a few times but never had much joy with it. So I made a bit of a concerted effort. It became a quest to find out what's been biting the whiting. And on this particular night I think I answered the question, as you will see. It's just lightly hooked. It's what's been biting the whiting. Yeah, that's a reasonable little conger eel. It wasn't coming off, was it? It's twisted itself around the line, well and truly. You're not going to help. You're not helping yourself, mate, by twisting round and round in circles. That's for sure. Another eel. Better than the last one. Ah! Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Much better than the last one. That is a better fish, isn't it? That is definitely a better fish. Getting on film. That is a much better fish. Much better fish. Pleased with that off the beach. And look what I managed to get. Beautiful little thorny. Beauty. Beautiful fish. And completely unexpected. Look at that. Right result. Right result. So fantastic.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Yeah, cheers. So that was my 2020. I think you'll agree it wasn't as bad a year as it perhaps could have been. We had some good times, met some great people, caught lots of fish, and enjoyed ourselves as much as we could despite all of the trials and tribulations that were thrown our way. All I can say now is stay happy, stay safe and keep fishing. See you in 21.